This is your dedicated Lexis research consultant, Kate Montgomery, and this video will show you how to find secondary materials on Lexis Plus, as well as leverage topic summary reports and Lexis answers. Per the research method I described in the last video, let's first look at secondary materials found with our search 1983 and First Amendment within 10 of retaliation and employee speech. There are four main types of secondary sources law students tend to use the most: treatises and guides, jurisprudences, restatements, and law reviews and journals. Treatises are written by experts, so by researching a treatise, you can get expert guidance on your topic. Think of them as cookbooks for lawyers. They take you step by step through a recipe of law for a client's case. Treatises are designed to explain legal issues and concepts, so they will help you quickly understand the law. Additionally, the authors include citations to the authority they rely on, so treatises point you to important cases, statutes, and administrative materials you need on an issue. Jurisprudences are encyclopedias to law, covering topic by topic, and are often specific to a jurisdiction. They contain plain English text of the law and will have links to primary authority. Examples of jurisprudences you will likely rely on include American Jurisprudence, AmJur, and American Law Reviews, ALRs. Law review and journal articles are best for when researching legal scholarly writings on a topic. They can also help you research niche areas of law or even build a persuasive argument. Restatements are common law rule statements with illustrations and case links. So with that said, go ahead and start where I would start first, in treatises and guides. Use the jurisdiction filter to then filter to U.S. federal materials. As a quick tip, often when selecting jurisdiction, you will want to select non-jurisdictional materials as well. These treatises will cover many jurisdictions, including federal. Some of the best content are not treatises geared toward a particular jurisdiction, but instead cover the entire country. Once we've narrowed our results, we'll want to review the information we found, so go ahead and analyze your results by reading the title and even using the search term map to find how the terms are being used in the source. One source that looks good for us is Limitations on First Amendment Activity, so you can click on the title to access it. From here, we can either use the table of contents to find the particular section of this treatise that we want to review, or we can read it from the beginning. Since you're just starting your research, you may want to read the overview first to make sure this document is a good fit. And sure enough, as we review this document, it tells us what we need to consider when determining if our potential client has a viable 1983 First Amendment retaliation claims. As it says, retaliation for First Amendment speech, and breaks it down further by saying, in other words, there is a three-step inquiry to determining whether speech by a public employee is protected under the First Amendment. This source will contain links to actual cases cited in the source. You would cite to case law, not a secondary source for your memo. Additionally, if you ever see a topic summary report section or icon in a source, review it. Topic summary reports contain one-page overviews of key information. Here, while we don't have one dedicated to 1983 First Amendment retaliation claims, we do have one dedicated to public employees. Once we click on this, we'll see that it includes a definition section, seminal cases, elements, statutes, rules, secondary sources, burden of proof, and standard of review sections. Topic summaries will always default to U.S. federal materials, but you can choose a different jurisdiction if necessary. Topic summary reports are a great way to understand and expand your secondary source research on a particular topic. Lastly, we will discuss Lexis answers. Sometimes when you run a search, before you even get to review the results list, you'll see a section titled Answers. Lexis answers are a great, quick, and easy way to help you find starting points to your research when you are looking for answers for a legal question or definition of legal concepts. The language in Lexis answers will populate from cases, statutes, and secondary materials, which match either the legal question you typed or that define key legal concepts within your search terms. The answers and language will change if you filter to a particular jurisdiction as well. Please note that these answers differ from cases that come up in your search results because it's running on a different algorithm. The answer is not trying to get you the most relevant case, rather it is trying to find the passage with the most black and white answer to your question or definition of your term. You now know how to conduct secondary material research on Lexis Plus. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions about materials covered in this video.